Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Jenny's Real Talk on the Block with Jennifer DeVoe, only on LA Talk Radio.
Welcome, 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 all you entertainment holics out there in Radio Land. It is time yet again for the thrilling, exciting installment of, you guessed it, Jenny's Real Talk on the Block, coming at you live each and every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, only on LA Talk Radio, Channel 1. We're syndicated on the following: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Deezer, SoundCloud, Sonos. We're like everywhere. Sirius XM Radio. Check us out. Just type in Jenny's Real Talk on the Block on all platforms pretty much. We're pretty much everywhere you can think of. Like, I don't think there's anywhere we're not on. And we're now distributed by Sony Music Entertainment, Sony Music Publishing, Art 19, 50/50 Global Music Inc., and The Orchard. Hell yeah, we are everywhere. Check us out. Just type in James Real Talk on the Block anywhere that you can find music or podcasts, radio broadcasts, anywhere. But we are predominantly, originally on LA Talk Radio Channel 1. We are Jennifer DeVoe Muse and James Muse, a.k.a. Jenny and the Muse. You can find us all over the place. We are also concert promoters and booking agents in the Southern California area. We deal with many venues. Come see our concerts. We're all over the place. If you are a venue and you're looking for some new talent, some bands, some new shows, hit us up. Get Real Global Productions. Check out our bands and artists that we manage as well through Get Real Global Artist Management. I don't have my book with me, but I'm going to try to rattle off some names. Band of Family out of Bakersfield, California. We got Berserk and Hollywood Nightmare from LA. We've got Potty Mouth, Black Sabbath, Mortis the Devil's Reject, and the Mortis Doll Dancers. We've got Lillian Sin, actress. Derek Webb, he is a fitness trainer and health expert, as well as China Myers. She's a radio host and author. Hold on. What now?
You're managing her now too?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
anyway, we also have Vogue Hills that we just signed.
Yeah, I'm bumping him now.
As well as Michelangelo, or a.k.a. Boffy. He is a freak show performer, and he does like fire and all kinds of cool shit. We also have Nola Star Daddy, Jane's Addicted, which is a female-fronted Jane's Addiction tribute. We have Ozzy Train, which is a female-fronted Ozzy Osbourne tribute with the Randy Rhoads era of Ozzy. And, Jesus, we have too many.
Fallen Fury.
Yeah. Wicked Star.
Yes.
Cleaver from Santiago, Chile. DJs Carol Dyack and Bruce Blaine from the radio show, Borderline Radio Show from Italy. And anybody else you can think of that I might have missed. I think I hit almost all of them. I think that's
pretty much everybody.
Yeah, I think I got most of them. If there's anybody I forgot, please fucking forgive me.
Yeah.
I don't have my book with me like a tardo. Anyway, we're still doing concerts at the Universal Bar and Grill, though, so that's going well.
October 19th?
October 9th is our next show at the Universal Bar and Grill. Come check it out. We've got the Hyena playing at 8. I've got Hands of Doom, which is a Black Sabbath tribute, at 9. I have at 10 Jane's Addicted, which is a Jane's Addiction tribute, female-fronted. And then we have, that's probably Derek Webb calling in right there. And then at 11 o'clock, our headliners are going to be Black Sabbath, female-fronted Black Sabbath tribute.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Do we have on the line our buddy Derek Webb? Hello.
Hi, Jen. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? All right, we got Derek Webb in the house. He's going to do our little health segment before we bring on our featured guest this week, pop star Amanda Holley from Sony.
Ooh.
All right, go ahead, Derek. Take it away.
Thank you, Jen. Alrighty, thank you very much, Jen. Yeah, no, I'm actually going to be discussing a little bit today about supplement. supplement vitamins to be supplement protein powders to be drinking for your protein workouts. Also, just to inform the fan base and audience too, I actually just got the final green light and approval from my doctor based on all the medical issues I've been going through. They finally approved me to go back to the fitness realm. So thank God I'll be back to my actual working out sessions as of next week's show, which will be great. But for now, I'm actually going to be discussing the proteins, and I wanted to discuss it very importantly with a lot of people because I've been asked time and time again. A lot of people are confused about when or if I should be even taking protein shakes prior to or after the workout. And the answer to that question is yes, you should be. You should always be, or you should at least always try to intake a protein formula or protein shake of some sort. Preferably what I recommend is the whey protein. It's good. It's a good recovery phaser, and it's a good after builder and a good pre-builder for the workout. You want to take it at least a half hour to an hour prior to any workout or extraneous workout activity or hit gym or anything you do in the gym, and then do it a half hour to an hour after the workout. Now, don't do too much because you want to consult with your doctor before intaking any kind of protein formulas or any supplements in which it may cause heart effects, health effects, side effects, or D effects that could cause underlying health complications. We don't want any of that fun stuff. So contact your physicians, contact your doctor before taking anything, but my recommendation would be the whey protein. And why? Because a lot of people say, you don't need it. It's just a supplement. You don't know. We have supplements for a reason, people. They're there to be used, and they're there to be used wisely, maturely, adultly, and appropriately. The problem is a lot of the young, immature teen society of today's world and generation, they just abuse it, and they walk into the gym with a rock star energy drink and all these high toxicated sugar products thinking that's how do you get the workout in. No, that's not how you do it. You want the creatine or the whey protein is what I'd recommend, but do it in proper dosages and proper quantities. 1 level even scoop with a mixed in piece of fruit. I'd say throw some grapes, strawberries, and bananas in there. Blend that bad boy together with some ice. Chug that sucker down. Get into the gym at least an hour before then. Then when you get out of the gym after about a 2.5 hour workout session, that's if you work out 2 hours like a crazy man like myself, then you go home and you take another protein drink and you call it a night and settle down. But that's the way to do it. And why? Because actually before you do it before the workout, it helps gain the muscle. It helps stimulate the muscle growth. All that protein, all that formula goes right through the blood and into the muscle. And that's where you need all the oxygen, the carbonation flow. It goes right to the bloodstream. The oxygen goes right to your blood, right to the muscle tissue, which is a very essence to building the muscle. That is the key to it. A lot of people think, oh, no, you got to lift heavy weight to build the muscle. The key is the oxygen and protein flow that goes through your blood to the muscle itself is what gets you the muscle growth. And a lot of people don't even sadly see that, but that is the truth. So that protein growth, that protein's gain prior to the workout is very important. I urge it, and then afterwards doing it because it gives your muscle a recovery phase to regain its boot, regain its strength, regain what it had lost during the workout, and regain back the foundation for which it's building. So I strongly recommend half hour to an hour, please. At least whey, creatine formula, or another great good one, which has come out which is also another great formula, which is on store shelves. You can buy it even over the line at GNC. I would strongly recommend would be Super Tonic Whey, which is a new whey protein formula, which has got 10 times the amount of protein. We're talking maybe 60 to 70 grams of protein, some pretty doozy stuff. But like I said, consult your physicians, consult your doctors. Please don't just jump into it head over heels, and just make sure you do the right thing and do it wisely.
But why not? I mean, why not just go all willy-nilly and crazy like a motherfucker and just be like, oh my God, I'm taking lots of protein. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, you know how these crazy young people think, you know, like, I'm invincible. Fuck this shit.
And go to the gym.
I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work out for 5 fucking hours. And I'm going to take lots of trucker speed, and I'm going to just go fucking crazy like a goddamn asshole. You know, you don't think that's the right way to go? No? Oh,
I had a good buddy of mine. I used to go to hit the gym with him all the time, a local health club of mine, many years back. And it's funny because he sat there. He all the time. He was one of those, back then we were both young and stupid. This is like, I swear to God, honest to God, I only had to have been probably 18 and a half years of age.
That's around time you did Playgirl, huh?
20-year-old pubescent little guy like myself. And we're sitting there trying to be the show-offs of the gym, looking big and buffed in front of the girls, looking like the hotties of the gym.
Yeah, like when you did Playgirl, I'm just saying.
And he's sitting there, he's telling me, he goes, oh, dude, I gotta get big. We gotta get buffed like all these. And I'm like, I was sitting there. This is many years ago, fresh out of high school, and I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Obviously, didn't know any better. But I'm like, Mike, I just go. Let's look at some things over at GNC. They have some great products over there. Let's go take a look at some supplements there. And we went over there, and sure than crap, he buys a whole ton of supplement vitamin formula. I think it was Animal Stacker that he bought. I believe the formula was titled Animal Stacker, if I recall.
What?
He took literally. What's that?
No, we're just crazy. That's crazy. Animal Stacker. What the fuck?
Yeah, he took the whole entire, like, literally guzzled half a bottle within 48 hours. And then he tells me, he goes, dude, I think I messed up. I'm getting bad chest pain. My heart's pounding out of my chest. I don't feel right. I think I should go. I'm like, what did you do? He goes, I took that whole bottle of the vitamin pills of Animal Stacker I bought just to get big. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, you don't take it all in one day. That's not the point of it. I'm like, you take it in proper quantity and supply. I said there's a reason why they had. And it's sad because a lot of teenagers do that. They go into the gym, they just take it very unwisely and inappropriately. A lot of these supplements, and they end up with underlying health side effects because of it. And it's just improper use, and it can be dangerous to your health if you don't, like I said, consult a physician and use it wisely. So I definitely strongly recommend.
When I used to be skinny like Amanda Holley, I was like 21, 22 years old, and I used to do ephedrine. I'd take those ephedrine pills, the ones that got banned, you know. I used to take ephedrine. I used to take ephedrine, like 2-3 ephedrine, and then go work out for like 2-3 hours, just like straight. I was skinny as a motherfucker then, though. I tell you what. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Many moons ago.
Yeah, I should have had more self-confidence back then. I'm just saying, could have gotten way hotter guys. with less teeth problems.
I'm gonna step away from this.
Hey, I'm from Maine. You know what I'm saying? Beggars can't be choosers. Either they got a beer gut, fucked up teeth, something going on. I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, so you just take what you can get. Exactly. My ex-husband has all the above. Wait, I did not just say that. I am sorry, John Bailey, that I called you out like that. Sorry. Anyway, old motherfucker. Just turned 49. Happy birthday, asshole. It was wonderful having a child with you.
Birthday to him.
Yeah, June 9th, whatever. Anyway, a happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, actually, to him and his wife, John and Sherry Bailey. No, they just celebrated their 15th anniversary. Good for them.
All right, very good.
Yeah. Just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it can't work for somebody else. Anywho.
One man's trash
is another man's treasure. Hey, fucking man.
Hey,
had to.
I don't took out the trash a couple of times myself.
Yeah, I've been there way too many times.
Wow, we're having
JJ,
way too much fun. Watch
the Muse. Just make sure the Muse never becomes trash. Right, Muse?
I'm not trashy.
No, you're not. The Muse is high class.
Classy.
He's classy as hell. The
No,
Muse
assy.
He's ashy?
Assy.
You say? Oh, I thought you said ashy. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway. Thank you so much, Derek, for calling in today. Thank you so much for giving us that advice about the supplements.
Not drinking a whole gallon.
Yeah.
Whey protein.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Don't do that. But be responsible, just like Derek Webb says. Go check him out and play, girl. Go check out check out his IMDb page.
There you go.
With all of his. That Playgirl might be a credit on his little thing. IMDb. No, it's
okay. Well,
who knows? Anyway,
Very
this man's
good.
been with Beachbody. He has been he's on a bunch of movies like Staycation, Hollywood Werewolf with Andy Dick, who just got arrested for assault and battery.
Nice.
Hey, did you know
just
your
in time?
Hey, Derek,
just in time for the movie to come
Hey, Derek,
out.
did you know your co-host? Did you know your co-host just got arrested for assault on some dude?
He's like,
Co-star. Your co-star,
okay.
Andy Dick, just got arrested.
Okay.
Your co-star on Hollywood Werewolf, man.
Dude,
Don't you fucking know who you act with?
I
damn
thought
it.
you were talking about someone like live in the studio. I thought
No. Andy Dick just got arrested for assault. Anyway, felony assault at that.
Andy.
Ooh. He's up
No.
there. It's not the first time. Who gives a shit? It's like thinking Ron Jeremy's not going to rape you. I mean, I hang out with Ron Jeremy. We're all drunk at the fucking Rainbow Bar and Grill. And I think that he's not going to take me in the bathroom while I'm half passed out and grope the shit out of me. Come on now. What the fuck is your problem? You asking for it,
Andy-
bitch. Anyway.
Andy, as we
Sorry.
speak, is probably pulling it in the Army now. He's probably getting the guns together and the gear. and
Who
fighting hard
cares?
to
I love
get
Andy
behind the
Dick. I don't
bars.
give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. It is what it is. You hang out with motherfuckers that are like that and are notorious for that kind of behavior. You get what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't sit there and think, oh hey, I hung out with Chris Brown. I'm not gonna get socked in the eye. Sorry, I didn't just say that. Please don't sue me.
Just one knuckle sandwich.
Hey, I'm just putting out facts that are already in evidence. I'm not saying anything that's not already true. Everybody knows this shit. You can Google it, bitch.
Google bitch.
Google, bitch. All right, Derek. Anyway, we're going to go talk to our wonderful featured guest, Amanda Holley from Sony.
All right.
All right.
Richard.
Well, it's
All
nice
right.
having me. And
Nice
I
meeting you.
really appreciate it, guys. You guys have a beautiful rest of the evening and enjoy.
Go check him out, Playgirl. Anyway. I'm sure your wife doesn't want to hear that. But anyway, bye. Oh, congratulations on the new baby. You just had a baby. You just had a boy.
Yeah, after
Aw.
the Playgirl comments.
Right.
Whatever. You can be a Playgirl and have children. What the fuck? You think mothers and fathers don't get in Playgirl and or Playboy or
Oh,
Hustler?
no, trust me. I've been criticized
what's that
for
other
it
one?
already quite a bit.
What's that one?
I've gotten the grief.
What's the other one? Hustler? Penthouse. Penthouse. That's the
Oh.
one. Penthouse Forum.
No.
You're not in Penthouse? No, Playgirl?
Oh.
Okay, he stopped at Playgirl. All right, anyway, Derek, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, Derek.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Derek Webby calling in from New Hampshire.
Really nice.
New Hampshire. You know what I'm saying? New Hampshire. Unfortunately, our co-host, China Myers, Kate Myers, a.k.a. China Myers, she's author. She could not make it this week because she's on her, I believe, her anniversary.
Oh,
Aw.
congratulations.
Yeah, and
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, and they're out doing some stuff and having some
Diving.
fun or something. She's doing she's doing
Scuba
something.
diving and
Yeah,
whatnot.
who knows? You never know with China.
Swimming with
She
sharks.
crazy. That woman crazy. You know what I'm saying? Go check her book out. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, we're pitching. We're pitching some stuff that she's doing.
Okay.
With some big people. So hopefully
All
that'll
right.
work out. But anyway, we're in the studio today here on James Real Talk on the Block, LA Talk Radio, Channel 1, iHeartRadio, and Sony with Amanda Holley.
Hey.
Pop.
Officially, hi.
Pop singer. And are you a songwriter too, right?
I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter.
Right.
I'm also an instrumentalist. I played
Ooh.
violin since I was 2.5 and
Damn.
piano since I was a kid.
Damn,
And,
girl.
yeah, it's just more self-taught,
You
but
talented as a motherfucker. I love it. I love it.
I'm also an actor.
Hell yeah.
So
That is amazing. I saw that you have a reality show or something coming up
Oh,
here
yeah,
soon on
yeah.
E channel or something.
Oh, okay.
Can you
so,
talk about that?
I'm starting on a new reality show.
Awesome.
All
Do
My director, Bobby Chance, is E! Hollywood's acting coach to the stars.
Rock
I love
on!
her to death. I love you,
Woo,
Bobby.
Bobby.
All right, Bobby.
We like you, Bobby. All right.
And obviously, she's the star of, the world, always.
Hell yeah.
But she's freaking amazing. I just feel so blessed to even be working with Bobby, let alone part of the whole show situation.
That's amazing.
And we have different major actors that are appearing throughout the series. And
Okay.
our executive producer is Larry Namer, who founded E!
Right.
Networks.
yeah.
And
All right.
Hell yeah.
Larry
E
and
Network. Woo.
And Randall Emmett, who just did a film with Scorsese.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah,
We
The
love Martin
Irishman with,
Scorsese.
The
Woo.
Irishman.
Oh.
opportunity. But he also had like
Good
Vanderpump
movie.
Rules and like Power
Yeah,
and stuff
lot of
like
stuff.
that, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's a big name.
And my friends, of course, who the rest of the cast became like family.
That's
to me,
amazing.
which
What's
is awesome.
what's the name of the show?
Acting with Hollywood Stars.
Very nice. Acting with Hollywood stars. I like that.
So that'll be 2022.
Nice. So, what's the basic premise of the show?
it's just more of a reality type situation.
You guys are just all like living together in a house, or how's this work? Like, what is this? You know,
we're not in the same house.
You
I
never
can't
know.
really say very much.
Oh, okay, all right. That's what I'm saying.
But,
What can you talk about?
You know, obviously,
without giving away
I'm
too much. You know what I'm
a
saying?
music artist.
Right, nice.
So the show does follow things in my life.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Related
So the different the different people that they have featured,
everyone else is pretty
entertainers.
much an actor. Or,
Okay.
Different parts of the entertainment industry.
Right, very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it
but
follows
what I
their-
love about it the most, honestly, is that we're actually doing some really raw emotional work as actors throughout the series. So,
very nice.
I can't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Just talk about what you can talk about.
Yeah.
I know how this works. Trust me, we've had many
Oh, yes.
television shows, movies, and music on this show and books and all kinds of stuff. You can only talk about so much, and then because you don't want to give away too much because you want people to come and watch the show and come back every week and everything. That's good. Okay, so it's spicy. We like it.
They'll watch.
Very nice. Okay, good.
Especially with Bobby, you know it's going to be good.
Hell yeah. You got other things that you've acted in?
I've actually, I used to play off and off Broadway my whole childhood.
Very nice. So theater.
Yeah, I come
That's a little
from
different than television or movies.
Yeah, so I have a kind of interesting background. My mom was a trained concert cellist.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Went to Manhattan School of Music.
Oh, wonderful.
Which is on par with Juilliard. And studied under a pupil of Pablo Casals.
Oh.
My dad wrote for Sarah Vaughan. He was a singer-songwriter.
Wow.
His name's on the records. He did not get his royalties because African-American musicians were treated a little differently back then. And his sister, my aunt Pat Holley, actually went to Juilliard, wrote for, co-managed, discovered Stephanie Mills, and got her in The Wiz.
Whoa!
And all that.
So you're biracial.
Yes.
Very
my mom's
nice.
Her
Ooh.
My dad's African American.
Wonderful.
And we have Cherokee on my dad's side too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like my great grandma. We have this picture of her with her brothers behind her in full native garb. Like
wow.
It's
That's
crazy.
why you're so gorgeous and have like that year-round tan-looking thing going on. Like that's what I'm saying. You look like that California perfect girl. You know what I'm saying?
That is too weird to
That's
me,
wonderful.
honestly, because I just feel like a dork most of the time.
You have the look that you can play,
many parts.
Yeah, different
many parts on many
anyone.
different types of shows.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm looking forward
You're
to
very
being
versatile.
able to hopefully transcend the whole
Wonderful.
Like kind of like
color.
Like maybe
thing,
like let's say
you
like
know?
Vin Diesel, he can play different. You know what I mean?
If I had only met my husband back in the day, before I got my tubes cut, tied, and soldered,
Oh yeah, well,
we would have made beautiful children.
Absolutely.
Oh, me and
Beautiful
you?
children, yes.
Oh,
Everyone tells us that all the time, and because people thought I was in my 30s when we first got together, especially because I look younger than I really am. So they all thought I was like in my 30s. And I was still in
I'm
the
thinking
childbearing
you're-
age.
Maximum 30s now.
No, let's try 48.
Wow,
I just look really
goals.
good. I'm part Native American myself, so I'm
Oh,
also
nice.
biracial.
What tribe?
Also, Micmac and Maliseet.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's why I always love that whole the biracial thing because you're coming from different worlds,
Yeah,
different
it's
angles, different.
interesting,
It's so
for
many
sure.
different things, like and Native American people have been always treated like kind of crap too.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
My great grandma was straight off the Trail of Tears.
Yeah,
So that's the whole thing.
it's
And
a
then-
sad thing, you know what I mean? Like how everything came to be, and it was the same in Canada. I don't think it was really any different because when they came over to conquer, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
French or the
Yeah.
Spaniards or anybody, they really didn't
There's a
care.
lot of stuff going on
The
with
British,
that right
whoever.
now.
I mean, they didn't really care. But I mean, it's wonderful that you have the insight from these different backgrounds.
It's definitely interesting.
And you come from amazing backgrounds. What your dad has done, what your mother has done, and you come from these all this exposure.
yeah,
that's
music
really
has been
amazing.
a constant in my life,
That's great.
And so naturally, I sat in the orchestra pits with my mom from the time I was 2, 3 because she couldn't get a sitter a lot.
why
of
you
that's
times.
why I was.
That's why you
literally
started
finna-
so young.
And
You were
that's why I
2.
picked up the violin because I thought that first of all, I thought I had to have, and I did. I knew the whole book. I knew everyone's lines, all of the vocal parts, and then I figured I needed my violin, so I could keep
That's
up
incredible.
in the pit. So that was just a given to me was music. That's
How
the
old were you
constant.
when you started singing?
Actually, I started singing before I could speak, and I thought people were exaggerating, and then my cousin sent me a video of me before I could speak, like entertaining everybody in diapers. So it's pretty funny. I had the funny thing.
So you've always had that.
I made the same. I had the same sway and made the same face, and I was like a pudgy little baby too, like pudgy baby with the diaper and everything. And I found myself a little stage area, and I was like back and forth swaying.
That's awesome.
I kid you not. I'm like holding up my diaper, like 'cause I don't have a skirt on, trying to, and then I made this face, like, and I'm like, okay, same face I made today. Like, okay, they weren't kidding. But
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Soul R&B is definitely my favorite.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm a pop artist.
Right.
But I come from that deep entrenched background. I used to sing with Les Paul as a teenager at Iridium before he died.
Oh, wow.
My aunt's best friend,
incredible,
Dennis Doc Williams, has been with the OJs as their musical director for like 40 years. And Dennis is my uncle Dennis.
That's incredible.
And he ended up becoming my MD, or musical director,
nice.
for a minute there. And Phil Ramone, my first manager, was one of the most Grammy-winning producers of all time. And he worked on everybody from Aretha to... He actually did one of the last Aretha albums.
Wow.
He did the Tony Bennett duets, but he had worked with everybody, Billy Joel, like anyone you could think of. He's a freaking legend.
Sounds amazing.
Literally, your influences are pretty much everybody who you used to listen to growing up.
Vocalists. With powerful melodies and lyrics.
Do you have anyone particular that's your favorite?
Ooh, it's so hard. But for me, I always gravitate to like Whitney and Billie and Ella and Aretha and obviously Mimi, Mariah, who's still with us.
Like Billie Holiday.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I love Billie Holiday.
Amazing.
And I just love great voices. So James Brown, Brian McKnight, like any kind of great voice that is truthful and just, they saved my life. I had a very unconventional childhood and life.
Right.
And it wasn't easy. And music is the thing that kept me emotionally alive and wanting to be here, wanting to be on this planet, wanting to carry that torch and be that person for some other kid,
Right.
So that's why it's also been really important to me to protect my work.
Right.
And be around the right people, because it's the industry
it's
is
who
so
you surround yourself
crazy
with.
And
it's who you surround yourself with. It really
is. It's
is.
hurtful when you see that not everybody...
a lot of
not
fakos.
Everybody it's not even, it's like I'm not but not everybody wants to do it out of the purity of
they want something from
creating and sharing and building up great art. And that was a really sobering moment for me, because with music being the only thing that was real to me in this on this earth, to find out that there are so many people that really don't care.
Yeah.
And it was fine. I had went through the thing. I'm a Gemini. I'm June 12th, just like you're.
Yeah, my daughter too is May 28th, so she's a Gemini also.
Yeah. And I'm a sensitive, empath, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I went through that, went through the whole, I had to walk off of a $10 million deal.
Wow.
Just that was already done. I was already getting checks and everything.
Wow.
Just because it was just so not right. It's like, this is not right.
Wow.
And I have more and more and more of that. Over maybe a dozen times I've dealt with very heartbreaking situations regarding my one happy place. Like, not to be like, my happy place, but my one thing that has always been there for me, But it's worth it. When there have been a lot of shows that I've done, whether it's 100 people or 5,000 people, whether it's intimate or freaking Fashion Week,
right,
opening for Wale at Sony Hall, whatever,
right,
Carnegie Hall, playing and singing my song that I wrote,
right,
with Myra McKinley, the MD for Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Oh, wow,
who brought
yeah.
me into do that through my friend Michel Pascal. He's a French monk who has a book with the Dalai Lama.
Wow.
Dang.
And
That's incredible.
those
You know some
and
interesting
he brought
people.
me to Michelle, which brought me to Carnegie, like Fashion Week. Just being able to see like how much people are hungry for powerful, or it's not that I'm any more powerful than anything else that we're hearing, but stuff that resonates with them and stuff
Right.
that connects with how they're feeling.
Right, yeah.
It just makes everything else worth it. Like that 3 minutes of elevation of the friggin' stratosphere, like the energy.
Right.
It's just everything to me.
Mm.
So yeah, that's just a little bit.
Well, I wanna
Calm down
do
a
a quick shout out and thank you to Xander Dames.
All
Yes,
right.
Xander, love Xander.
As well, or AKA the other Dave Navarro.
Funny.
That's his real name. He was my co-host first on this radio show.
Oh, sweet.
Before my husband took over.
Xander's the best.
Yeah, I've known him. He was one of the first people I ever met when I came to Los Angeles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Back in I think 2012. Yeah, love
we love you,
the hell out of
Xander.
him. We love you, and
Yes.
also shout out to Quest Cross.
Shout out Quest.
For both from 50/50 Global Music Inc. as well as Sony and the Orchard and everybody. So shout out to them.
Yeah, and I'm really excited
Yes,
to
very
be part of
excited.
the family.
I am too, and thank you. And I'm just saying, hey, we're sisters here in the
Absolutely.
sisterhood of Sony.
Yes.
And I guess. I don't know. Welcome to the family, or actually, usually welcoming me to the family because I guess technically you've been around way before I was. So see, you've been with Sony for a while now. So
Actually, my last company I was with, well, we were in that situation, but I never told anybody we were with Sony. But
right.
prior to, I was at a company at Warner called Tommy Boy. So that was my first ever situation.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But now we're
Look
here.
at it.
This is great.
Rock on.
Good
Hell yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
Xander, you're the best.
I always tell everybody this is a conversation, not an interview.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't like coming at it as an interview.
I like your
type of
style.
stuff. Yeah,
I like
it's just
Jenny's
it's
style
more
a lot.
comfortable
Yeah,
and
laid back.
Yeah,
easygoing.
chill.
We're just talking, having a good time. It's not like
Yeah, it's
all
good.
stressful and all that.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Well,
So
you are too.
I'm really happy to have been able to pop on,
I'm very
especially in
happy.
person too, so that you wouldn't
Even
have
better.
a bad connection or something, and then I'd have to like jump on my phone. And be
That's
like,
what happened.
Oh,
That's what happened last week.
Yeah, that was bad.
Sorry through the Oculus, but thank God
Yeah.
Kate Myers, aka China Myers, was there to save the day.
Man,
she
it's-
jumped in and she took over the interview while my phone was being retarded. But it is what
Yeah.
it is. And you'd think that you get a
On a
Samsung
live show.
S21. No, I got a Samsung S21, like the top of the line, brand new fucking phone, and having issues with it. I will be going to talk to Verizon.
something weird is definitely
There's something wrong with the
happening.
phone. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe it'll blow up like the other Samsungs did. No, I was
Let's
kidding.
hope not.
Let's hope not. I'm paying a lot of money for this motherfucker. God damn it. $33 a month on top of your fucking bill. Anyway. Anyway. So,
Good Lord.
right, I don't know. But let's, I want to play your song. What, can you tell us a
Runaway.
little bit about, what's, so it's Runaway.
Runaway.
And what's a little bit about the song?
So actually, I walked away from the 10 million and also had to leave a crazy situation in the dust on a personal side.
Oh, crap.
And the person did something really messed up.
Oh.
But
Real shady.
I cried about it. I got mad and upset and all that. And then
Totally understandable.
went into the studio. I had a studio session scheduled that night.
Oh, damn.
Through my boy, the wonderful, amazing James Leach, who's the VP at CSAC, who actually nominated me and brought me into CSAC. Yeah, we love you, James. James set up this session between Davis Chris, the producer, Shane Foster, also a producer on the track, and Davis also is a writer, as well as Cecily Wagner. Now, Cecily is the truth. I love her so much. And we met that night.
Right.
I had the flu. I had this crazy thing going on.
Oh,
But
dang.
I was out here And I was gonna leave, but I stayed a couple days extra because James was like, "Oh, you gotta meet this crew." So
right.
we stayed, and and we went into the studio, and within 2 hours from scratch, all the instrumentation, the writing, and all my vocals we completed within 2 hours.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of universal. Well, I know what it is. Like I always feel like we don't write the songs. Like myself when I'm writing by myself, the song just kind of writes itself.
Oh wow!
And then we just ended up creating about another dozen after that.
Dang!
Oh, that's crazy.
But I thought, I forgot that I let it sit for a couple of days, and I go back and I listen to it. I'm like, oh, I really like this. But the song to me is more so than like, F this one, you did me. No, it's not that kind of vibe. It's more about I'm going to actually do what's right for me. And, I'm going to step into my own power and stand up for my own personal, soul journey. And if you're going to be negative or hurtful or abusive, like in whatever area, I don't need that no more. And even on the video, I really wanted to have I have some different actor friends of mine who I featured who are wonderful. And one of my friends, Paris, who is a celebrity designer, but he's just got this beautiful soul and freaking awesome. And I just wanted people to get that felt sense of coming through something that was dark and painful. Okay. And just stepping into one's own power and not being afraid to make a change. Because sometimes it can be really hard to own, like I was thinking about it, it can be really hard to own your power, right? Because then all of a sudden, like, there are all these expectations that you have for yourself. Right. As long as I know, if I'm playing the victim, or if I'm, not that it's anybody's fault when we're in a bad situation, but if I'm letting a bad situation continue, right, and I'm repeating those patterns over and over again, like, then I almost get to stay in that comfort zone, right? Because I always get to play that character in that story. Yeah, right. But basically, I flipped the script. And even in the video, it reflects kind of one of the first things I did when I came here was I went to the cliffs at Malibu. Oh, okay, yeah. And I ended up on top of the cliffs. Like, oh, wow. A very, very pretty picture from a, super random. I don't know. It's probably my native soul. Like, right. Like there's some kind of energy vortex or whatever. It's a Christian album. You're standing there looking out all. Yeah. But there are a lot of different metaphors throughout the video.
So where are you originally from?
Originally, I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Oh. Jersey represent. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hi. And then Upper West Side, New York. And I'm back and forth between New York and LA. Right. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, let's play Runaway by Amanda Holley on Jenny's Real Talk on the Block, LA Talk Radio Channel 1 and iHeartRadio. Check it out. No, I don't give a damn. You just screwed up, it's your chance. I'm on a new wave and need to slow it down, but pump your brakes. Switching double lanes, boy, you are lame. You talk that talk, but you can't back it up. Feeling some kind of way, I had enough. I'ma let you run. Run away, run away, run away, run away. But you ain't gonna break heart, boy. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Ain't got no time to beg, no place to lay. But mine to beg, no place to play. I'ma let you run, boy. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Feeling yourself, you got nerve. You got blocked, you got curved. I'm on a new wave and need to slow it down, but pump your brakes. Switching double lanes, boy, you are lame. You talk that talk, but you can't back it up. Feeling some kind of way, I had enough. I'ma let you run, boy. Run away, run away, run away, run away. But you ain't gonna break my heart, boy. No, run away, run away.
Hell yeah. That was Amanda Holley there.
And just artistically, as a side note, it was actually the first time I ever really asserted myself on a track.
Really?
I'd always been through like different elements of pain and like, empowerment and uplifting and pretty and sensual and, everything. But I hadn't quite just put my foot down. And then from here, it just gets grittier. So
wow, I like it.
So yeah,
you sound like you are. You sound like you've been singing a very long time. You sound mature and professional, like you really know what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what you sound like. You don't sound like you new to the game, but you're young. So when you say you was literally singing before you were talking, you can tell in how you're singing.
Yeah.
You sound like you're a veteran.
We used to do 8 shows a week growing up for a whole decade of childhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you weren't like in some Disney stuff or Nickelodeon or one of them type of things.
If my life had been different, I would have ended up on that path. But it was a little bit grittier than that.
Oh.
So
sorry you've had to go through some. Yeah. I mean, I know everybody's got to go through something.
Yeah, everyone does, and that's kind of like I was kind of saying. Like, if I can be for one person what certain legacy artists were for me,
right?
Then I don't care how painful or crazy or traumatic even.
Right.
It doesn't matter to me because then I know that, these things were put in my life experience.
Yeah.
So that I could overcome them.
Right.
And then I've also had a lot of angels walk in my life, and
That's good.
I've been really, really blessed with that. So then I could just maybe be that angel for someone else. So
that's good. I like that. Well, we got about 7 minutes left. So I want you to tell everyone where they can find you, like social media, website, where they can get your music, all that.
So you guys could follow me at Listen to Amanda on IG, Instagram.
Yeah.
It's Amanda Holley, Holley. Runaway is out on all platforms.
Hell yeah.
And AmandaHolley.com. But mostly I'm on IG. With my daily updates. Same thing for Twitter. Listen to Amanda. And I really love hanging with you guys and meeting you guys.
All right.
On the other side, I'm waving for anyone who's listening and not seeing.
Also, go check out, I think it's Amanda Holley Official Music or something like that on Facebook.
Okay,
I think that's what it was. I tagged you on everything.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I think I tagged you.
I'm so bad at Facebook.
I tagged you on. I tagged you on Instagram. I tagged you. We have to be We have to be everywhere.
Right.
Because this video goes out on Facebook and everything else. So
nice.
So we have stuff everywhere.
Awesome.
We want to thank you so much for being
the
guest this week. We really appreciate
It's been an honor.
Yes.
Somebody that's so experienced.
Thank you so much for being on the show today. We really appreciate it. We very nice. I love the music.
Thank you for having me, Jenny.
Hell yeah. Keep being you and doing what you're doing and staying positive and being on the right path and not letting assholes fuck you over, basically.
Right. We can kick about it, we could scream about it, we can cry about it, and we have to go through that, right? Because if we don't, then we won't.
We didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
And
we're not fine.
Yeah.
But then we get up.
Yeah. Pick yourself up and keep going.
Go back in. Okay. We just weeded out the bad from the good.
Right. I agree. Well, in our last 5 minutes, I guess. We've got next week on our show.
Oh, let me see what you want to sing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh no, I was just giving you guys the soundtrack.
she's doing that background, like
outro music.
That little
you said 5 minutes.
Well, next week we have our band Cleaver from Santiago, Chile, with their new album out. You can go check it out. Just type in Cleaver. They're all over the place.
Some world premieres next week?
Yes. They got a new album out. And
you get a lot of those.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting stuff. Some really good music. I really like the sound of the new album. So very excited for that. So the next few weeks, we got some really great guests. We're very excited over this next month or so. We're going to have some different types of people on the show, as always.
Yes.
We like to mix it up, different styles of music, different types of a little bit of everything. Sometimes it's punk rock, sometimes it's heavy metal, sometimes it's pop, sometimes it's an author, sometimes it's
poet.
I'm working on booking a former quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've been affiliated with many different things like the E! Channel before.
Sweet.
Yeah, we had Total Divas, WWE. Yeah, we've had them on. We've been associated with a lot of different stuff like
cool.
that. We're official
Creed
press
2.
for Creed 2 the movie. Yeah, we're official press. We were official press for WWE for years. So I want to get back to that.
Oh, you got to tell Coop about that. My manager Ralph over there.
Yeah.
He's a
Ralph.
huge WWE fan.
I fucking
now
love
he
those
has
guys.
a legacy unto himself. His father created and founded Amateur Night at the Apollo.
Oh, no effing
and
way.
discovered the icons of American music.
God, that's amazing.
So I'm very blessed to have him.
And so
Ralph Cooper. Ralph Cooper too. His dad was the first. His dad hosted the show for 40
That's
years.
amazing.
Ralph took over for him.
That's
His father
incredible.
literally found Billie Holiday down the street. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
And
That's an incredible
Aretha,
legacy and background.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
wow, we're gonna have to have him on the show,
right?
Yes,
just so he can talk about his stuff.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
He's got no shortage of
stories and wonderfulness.
Amazing stories.
I'm very excited. Well, you can check us out everywhere. Just type in Jenny's Real Talk on the block. We can be found on our LA Talk Radio page, Jenny's Real Talk block. Just go check it out. Like I said, type it in. Type us in everywhere. We're everywhere you can fucking think of, including now on Sony. But shout out again to Xander Dames. We appreciate
Thank you, brother.
We really do.
Lots of love, Xander.
Hell yeah. And shout out to Quest Cross. Shout out to all the bands that we manage. Shout out to some of the venues. Like I said, I'm in talks trying to work out some concerts with some new venues. Maybe, hopefully, the Doll Hut or the Tiki Bar. There's many different venues. I'd like to get our own night at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, a girl can dream, can't she?
Yeah.
But as soon as you say the big name like Sony, you're pretty... more people want to listen. I don't know what that is.
Uh-huh.
Like all of a sudden you say Sony or, iHeartRadio or some shit. Now they want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
now I want to listen.
Psychology is so interesting.
Very
well,
true.
like when somebody say $100 compared to $1 million, how many people listening? You say $1 million, everybody just goes up.
$100? Who gives a fuck about that? I made $1 million. What?
Huh?
You're my new best friend. I want to know you. I need to know you now.
Can I have your PIN number?
If you're friends with me, then you're friends with me for a reason. Because I'm a broke bitch and you're not getting shit out of me. So the fact that I'm with Sony, that's wonderful. But again, a broke bitch with Sony is still a broke bitch with Sony at the end of the day. Anyway, check us out. Jenny and the Muse.
I take that she's saying we need some money.
Anyway, whatever. I'm just happy to be in the entertainment industry. Go check us out. Jenny and the Muse, Jenny's Real Talk of the Block, Get Real Global Entertainment LLC, Get Real Global Productions, Get Real Global Photography, and any of our other goddamn. Just type in Get Real Global and like 50 fucking things are going to pop up. Or,
she creates a business every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I love her personality.
Changes like change my underwear. I'm just kidding.
Every 6 weeks.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just kidding. Anyway.
That's a way
peace out. Stay safe.
Bye.
Go check out Amanda Holley. Bye.
Stream it, download it, share it.
Hell yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Amanda Holley. Amanda Holley.
That is hard to say multiple times in a row.
Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.